What's up, JMD Nation? How are y'all doing today? I know it's been a long time since I've done any kind of video, a drum cover or anything, and I apologize for that. That's all my fault. The drum cover thing has been on the back of my mind. It's been kind of because it's situational stuff. I haven't done one in over a year now, and I know that's like I said, it's all on me, and I'm sorry for that. I have been working on a song here the past few weeks. Whether or not I can actually, or whether at whatever point I decide to actually record it, I'm not completely sure. It's kind of like one of those things where at this point, like, I want to make sure that I've got the song down completely. That way, once I actually record it, I can record it in one take, hopefully. So because I don't want to take too much time trying to do it, um, uh, because of reasons. Anyways, and so maybe I can get to that here before long. But I thought that there is some kind of new songs and stuff that have come out here the past few days. That I thought, you know what, I haven't done a reaction video to any kind of new music in a while. I had kind of tinkered with it before, and again, it's kind of one of those things where I didn't get much from it. So I was like, I don't know, maybe this is not the route I need to worry about or try to do. But I thought, you know what, I need to get back to it. I've been pretty heavy on my ClearTalk channel and my gaming channel. Been pretty heavy on those over the past year, trying to build those up, and which has caused me to neglect this channel and stuff. And like I said, that's all my fault, and I apologize for that. But we are here today. We have new music from Linkin Park that I am excited about to hear. I've always been a pretty big Linkin Park fan. Mostly their older stuff, like their original like two albums. I mean, I did like some stuff off of other albums, but mostly I'm an original fan. So some of the later stuff, although I listened to it all, I didn't completely vibe with a lot of it. It was like hit and miss. But the original stuff, yeah. But of course, we all know what happened with Chester. Rest in peace. And he he was a big. I mean, just he was just so big. As far as a vocalist and the head of of a band is concerned. Like he was just too damn good. um, so the idea of trying to replace him is just not possible, right? And I don't think that there has been any intent to try to replace him. But I feel like for Linkin Park, there has been an intent here lately to find a way to proceed, to give fans new music and whatnot. I mean, they've been putting out, anniversary type things and live stuff, like older stuff and things for the past few years. But I feel like they've always wanted to at some point get back to putting out new music, and they just recently released that. They had a new singer, and it's a female. I forget her name at the moment, but she is from a band called Dead Sarah, and she's I went and listened to like a song of that band Dead Sarah, and um, not necessarily my vibe as far as the music and the band but I can see her vocals and um how they decided to go in that direction. So which actually excites me for the possibility of whether or not the music is going to be a little bit more on the rockier side, honestly. So, which is exciting because that's what I always wanted them to do, was to kind of go back to their roots, and I don't feel like they're necessarily going to go back to their roots like the original 2 albums, but at least maybe possibly they could, you know, at least kick it back up from where they left off. So anyways, we're here for that. There is a couple others. Spirit Box put out a new song. We're going to check that out next. It'll be another video, but that will be coming out. And I also saw that Fallen in Reverse had a new one that I somehow missed a couple weeks ago. Came out like a video for a new song. I'm assuming it's a song that's off of the album, because they had finally released like a full album that had all the has like all the releases they've been doing over the past couple of years, plus a few new songs that haven't been released. And I'm thinking this may be one of those songs that haven't been released. It's just they did a video to it, so I'm probably gonna react to that one as well. But anyways, let's get to Linkin Park though. And again, thank you for joining me. If you've stuck with me, like I said, I know that it's been over a year or so since I've done anything really on this channel. But thank you if you've stuck around. Thank you if you're actually here watching this. You're amazing and awesome, and I have nothing but thanks for you and love for you. So hopefully you stay with me, and hopefully we can get back in our groove for this channel. That's what I want to do. It's a little, and it might be kind of slow, but hopefully I can get back into a groove with it, putting out, if anything, reaction stuff, and then maybe a cover here and there that I can throw together. But again, thank you. The set's still there. I still play on it, not as much as I used to, but I do still play on it. I try to get on it maybe once a week or so. Like I said, not as much as I used to or would like to, actually. But anyways, so let's get to this. Check out some new Linkin Park. Back it up here. All right, let's go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance.
Oh, there's one other thing. And I'm sorry but I figured I could go ahead and pause it right now before it really gets going, that it won't be so bad. Because I do try not to pause. I'll talk about it after, for the most part, unless something just comes out at me. But anyways, one other thing is that the original drummer is no longer with the band. He made his departure apparently, from what I read, a couple years ago, or something like that. So he wanted to separate himself, for whatever reason. I don't know. That's about all that I saw. So there is a new drummer as well. So that's going to be interesting to see how he translates into the band as well. So anyways, I just want to go ahead and throw that out there.
Just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of.
Okay, hold on one second. I also want to make sure that I've got. Let's pump this on up, at least.
The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Okay. That's the new drummer. That's just the singer. guess the graphics is actually the video. Sketchy. It's got a good vibe. Okay. Not bad. It sounds... It's kind of like this... It kind of has that sound from Minutes to Midnight. It's kind of in that realm, I feel like. Didn't really sense much of Han in it, really. Very minimal. That's something that I really hope that they bring back, though, in some of the other songs, or some newer songs. But I'm okay with that. It wasn't bad. The girl, what's her? Let me see here. Oh, they should have her name in here, right? Maybe. For the life of me, I can't remember what her name is. Am I missing it here? Producer. I guess not. Oh, for goodness sakes. Why didn't they? For goodness sakes. Lincoln. Whoops. That is not Lincoln. Linkin Park. What's the girl? Emily Armstrong? No. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Emily Armstrong. There is some... Yeah, that's something that I also saw, that there was some controversy between... for the fact that she was... apparently, I don't know if she still is, but or she was at least previously in the Scientology thing. Not trying to really go into the whole religious aspect or anything on this, but and apparently she was at some point gave some apologies for supporting Danny Masterson, from that 70s show. He was in there and he's a convicted rapist and all like this. Things in there. She apparently gave some apologies for him because of I don't know how all that. I haven't really read into all that particularly. That has, though, it's some way pushed apparently some fans away from the idea of her fronting it, but because he was for sexual abuse and all that kind of stuff. Which some are tying into the idea with Chester, that because he apparently, he had some potential, for some sexual abuse and stuff like that when he was younger, and so that which led to a lot of his mental health issues and stuff. But I'm not trying to really get into all that though. But that has caused some fans to really push back against this. but clearly, I mean, I don't know. To some degree, I feel like maybe, like I said, I haven't read into all that. Maybe at this point she has changed that view. I don't know. Maybe she has apologized for those views or something at some point that I haven't seen yet. I don't know, but apparently the band is okay with her and going forward with her. Um, you know, I don't know, but either way, that all aside, strictly her vocals sound good. She's got a good clean voice. She's got a good harsher voice when she really lays into it. That's reminiscent a little bit of Chester, not by any means completely or anything like, but it's got some remnants there, but not to the point where like she's trying to sound like him or anything. Um, but and it's not like she has not. That's what she did in Dead Sarah. She had the same type of vocal, so sounds good. I actually am quite interested in it. Lyrically, see, we got your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing. Your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do. Just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. Um, I mean, lyrically, it sounds like Linkin Park. um, dealing with that uh, conflicting push and pull from some source, whether that be another person, whether that be whatever, maybe the music industry, um, maybe the emptiness machine is something more mentally or personally, like solitude or um, or like feeling lonely, something like that. It's possible. They could be playing in that sort of area. Going around like a revolver, it's been decided how we lose because there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, same thing, under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. Cut me open, blah, blah, blah. I only want to be part of something. I only want to be a part of something that's repeated several times. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you want me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping. So fucking naive. Falling for the promises of the empty machine. The empty machine. I only wanted to be a part of something. The emptiness machine. Okay. It's fairly. I mean, it's for the most part pretty simple lyrics, kind of vague, but I mean, definitely that conflicting push and pull between you either mentally or physically against something else. It's kind of like you can play that. I'm sure there's a specific meaning, but uh, clearly it's written in a way you can kind of place that wherever you want, make it personal. um, but yeah, not bad, not bad. um, I liked it, and ready. Want to hear more. I knew they apparently got a live set that's released. It's a little over an hour long or so. I'm probably gonna check that out. I might check that out on my own. But yeah, it's interesting. This is the Fallen Reverse prequel. That's the one I was talking about listening to. Um. So yeah, that's interesting. They have a live debut here. September 5th. visual spectacle live too. First part just like from recording. That's the new drummer on. I forget the bassist. Up there with the drums turned in the opposite direction. Unless they're like in the center and I don't realize it. Maybe they are. Yeah, I guess they are. They're centered. They're centered within the crowd. Intimate atmosphere, it's kind of small area. This must be the debut, because I've seen somewhere where the debut performance, their regular guitarist also, because I knew I didn't recognize him, he also didn't show along with the, which I think everybody already knew the drummer was not coming, but I think it was a surprise that the guitarist didn't show up. And they had another guitarist fill in. But he was just a fill-in. Han's kind of controlling all the extras, the extra drum loops and fill-in stuff. Alright, so I was like introducing a new song, and I assume they went into some okay, I guess it went right into the next song. Yeah, that's interesting. Not bad. Not interesting. Pretty interesting. Not bad. I can't wait to hear, a full album. I will certainly, listen to it, and check it out when it comes out. I think it's supposed to be out November, like November 5th or something like that. So that's very interesting. Anyway, yeah. Let me know what you think in the video. Did you enjoy it too? What do you think of the new singer? Does she? I wouldn't critique it too hard. It's not in any way needed to like try to compare or nothing like that. They're just going forward. It's a new feel, new beginning. And I'm sure there will be plenty of respect given to Chester along the way. But so yeah, I'm liking it. So anyways, thank you very much for joining me, and hope you enjoyed the reaction. Didn't expect to really do the live, but hey, we were here, we got it, and it wasn't bad. Pretty good. All right. Thank you very much, and until next time, I'm JMD. Peace. I'm out.